Give the game a second. Much better. It's okay, chat. Any last suggestions for the adjustment? Otherwise, I think I'll come back from that YouTube break. YouTube will just be seamless. They'll just see chat there. Okay. So I think with that, this will be the... I think that'll be in the stream issues for now. I say, fingers crossed. So let's now begin a new game and see what it has in store for us. Oh no, chat. It's presenting me with an option that I don't know what it means. Please choose game mode, Chronicles or Complete. I'm guessing this has to do with the different remakes, but given that I haven't played the differences between them, I think we're just gonna select Chronicles for now. Oh no, I've hit cancel. It begins. Oh, chat, we're gonna see what the standard difficulty is. I know it's confronting us with all sorts of interesting questions. I will give it that. Yeah, let's go with Chronicles, chat. We'll go into normal mode. I'm gonna have to fix one thing, chat, once this cutscene is over. My apologies, chat. I could see a little bit of the chat box in front of the game. Harmonica, it continues. Most definitely, chat. There's the two goddesses. That's already noticing the tower. Oh, it seems like some of the same things are there. Tower looks very familiar, chat. We're going to the annex. Make sure no one's dreaming. Very true, chat. Very true. Well, it looks like Adol's currently dreaming. We've seen that red-haired adventure in the previous game. Oh no, are we climbing the tower again? Chat, we're never leaving the tower. East 1 and 2. The adventure up the tower again. So, one moment, chat. Hopefully the game will give me a good portion to pause. Okay, so we're good. We're awake. One moment, chat. Let me fix one thing and we'll continue with the game. One moment. For this game specifically. Of this. There we go. I'll clean it up, I think, in post, but let's continue with here. So we have a very familiar to me health bar along the bottom because that was definitely of the old school East game. So it seems like this might be the same vein. So I imagine that what'll happen is we have to get up close to enemies and we'll auto attack. So we're gonna see the most traditional version of East, I suppose. The Dr. Bluto? What a name. Says, "Ah, good. You're awake. Don't strain yourself now. Your body is covered in bruises. So, you still hurting anywhere?" Adol checked himself over. There was some pain, but nothing debilitating. That poor nurse is just constantly walking into the bookshelf. I just wanted to state that. Oh, let's see, Dr. Bluto. He says, "Get some rest. You're in a clinic at Barbado Port." Oh, there we go. She moved slightly. Chat, I almost thought his name was Staff. I think that's Slave. Hey, Dad, is the stranger awake yet? Ah, Slave, you're early. How did the meeting go? Same as always, no real progress. Well, the patient's only just awoken. Glad to see you back among the living. Ah, yes, where are my manners? My name is Bluto. I own and operate this clinic. This is my son, Slave. He found you collapsed on the beach and brought you here. We drove off the... I guess you pronounce that as rebel? What a strange way of writing that. We drove off the rebel that attacked you. It was a close call. Adol told Slave his name and expressed his gratitude, for Adol is a silent protagonist in the older game. Adol, eh? Good name. Don't recognize you, though. Where are you from? Adol explained that he journeyed from Romalok to Asteria by boat. My word, you came from overseas? Amazing. You're the first man I know of to get past the storm wall. So we now have the nurse given her outfit. Isla? Is that how you say her name, chat? You can always correct me, chat. She's like, what do you two think you're doing here? Or what? Not here, just what are you two doing? Slave says, uh-oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. I'm now thinking of the song Maneater. Anyway, it says, I'll chew you up, Slave, if you keep making comments like that. The man's wounded, you know. Shouldn't you leave him be? He needs his rest. That's my Ayla. Always keeping us in check. You make a good point, my dear. Yeah, okay. I'll stop talking his ear off. Rest up, Adol. But know this, I'm not done with you yet. Under the clinic's care, Adol recovered quickly. Yeah, it could be Ayla, Isla. I'm not sure, chat. What do you feel? What would you prefer me to pronounce her name as? That's the real question. Well, apparently several days later. So we have recovered health. As you can see, we no longer have the red bar at the bottom. Ooh, we have a little bit of a momentum thing kind of going on. So I cannot investigate the fire, chat. That's one thing I'd like to do in all the JRPGs, because they like to put little goofy things when you check the fire. Like, you could burn yourself on the fire, or they'll do, like, little animations. So, chat, I just did a quick check. The difference between the Chronicles and Complete has to do with the portrait style. I don't think there's any difference in the characters, or the plot, I mean. but just specifically the portraits. Like, this one would look different if we chose the other version. So I just chose the more recent version. Hello, Dr. Bluto. What do you have to say to us? Good morning, Adol. You seem to be in tip-top shape now. Still, you should probably take it easy for a bit, just in case. Well, I suppose a walk around town could do you some good. Just don't overexert yourself. For a boy your age to have slept so soundly, you must have quite a story to tell. Adol, the blue text Portside Warehouse has become home base for the town's militia. Slafe should be there. He can answer any questions you might have. Just be careful not to do too much too soon. Listen, Adol, there are monsters outside town, so don't push your luck, okay? Okay, is this the save point? Okay, so that's my inventory button. So chat, it's like when I hit start, chat, there is no pause. By the way, I'm not sure how we do other things. I guess we'll have to find a save point somewhere. But we are on our own, chat. Again, I'm not sure what the interact button is. It seems like when I get close enough, I just talk to them. Seems like if I just approach them again, I get a talk option. So we'll try talking to Dr. Bluto. Slafe is well on his way to making the town's militia a force to be reckoned with. He's always been one to insist on shouldering everyone else's burdens. A real stubborn one. He never listens to a single word I say. It reminds me of someone else in this room. Wow. Hello, nurse. Okay, chat's thinking Ayla. Hello, Ayla. What do you have to say? Adol, I know you're a strapping young lad and all, but please, don't overestimate yourself. We don't want you getting hurt again. What happens if I say I want medicine? Unfortunately, we're all out of red Digital's plant need to make the herbs. But still, you shouldn't need any while you're in town, right? What about I need healing? But you're not hurt. I just love that line. Well, you seem healthy enough to want to be up and about, but still, take care of yourself out there, okay? So there we go, chat. This is as complicated as it's gonna get. We have health in the bottom left, our experience total, our gold amount, and we could see whatever enemy we happen to be striking's health total along the bottom. Now, the way we healed in the older East games is we had to stand still in order to regenerate health. So I think we'll be doing that mechanic for a while. Ooh, look at that lens flare, chat. Dr. Bleed Out. Old man George says, "Well now, who might you be?" "I see. So you're the young man that Dr. Bluto was been looking after. You must have been through a lot. But you're looking very well. That's Bluto for you." Ooh, look at that 8 direction move, chat. Let's see. So we're looking for a port, because presumably we're looking for the doctor's son. But let's try to explore the sides here. Hello, old man Pastel. There's a lot of old men in this town. This says, these little critters are called Picards. Hey, chat, the introduction. Look at that. As early as East 1. They've been raised as livestock here for generations. Their meat is absolutely delicious, but they're real easy prey for monsters. So we raise them here where nothing can hurt them but us. Wow, that's... Wait, that line is actually really dark. Oh my gosh, chat. Okay. Well, the Picards are making little standing animations. I can't interact with them. Hello, Arcia? So she says, 6 months ago, monsters started showing up on the North Road. As a result, I haven't seen my friends in Minia for quite some time. I wonder how they're doing these days. Okay, what happens if we try to leave town? We get a tutorial. So we are actually allowed to just immediately leave town. I'm kind of surprised. So the bump system, chat. Adol attacks enemies by running into them. His sword is swung automatically without pressing any keys or buttons. The success of his attack is determined by his trajectory and/or angle of impact. Head-on strike will likely cause Adol to take damage, but the enemy is struck off-center or from an odd angle. The attacks will prove successful. Enemies can be struck from behind or the side with little risk of resistance, though this technique can backfire if Adol is pitted against an enemy with a large amount of health, since it will quickly turn to face its attacker. Okay, well, let's not do the combat right away. I was just curious if we would get a cutscene or something. Hello. These are all very interesting names. I was gonna say Steven, but it's more like Stefan. So it says, watch out for the blue-headed demons out in the field. Be careless and you'll be dead. You're only human after all. If you're not sure about their chances of survival, then run away. Run like the wind. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, chat, they had some very interesting mechanics. So this one is not... Maybe it's East 3 where you start to swing your sword, but the older games you'd had to walk into them. So we'll see how it goes, chat. Hello, Granny Daria. She's like, my son and his wife live in Minia. They keep asking me to go live with them, but they must be joking. This is my home. I could never leave here, no matter the danger. So we're seeing lots of journals, but I can't really interact with them. So now my general question is, how do we save in this game? This will be the true test, chat. Hello, Marco. And Marco says, since the ships are all grounded, there's no work to be had at the harbor anymore. Why are the ships grounded? I've been hoping to branch out into silver trade, but that didn't exactly work out either. Bad luck all around. Well, we're seeing a tavern, a weaponsmith. Weaponsmith shop is locked. Let's try to go to the tavern. We can enter the tavern. Ooh, business is not going well, chat. This is like a ghost town. Hello, Karen. Before the storm wall appeared, this bar was always packed. I can handle being poor. I just really hate being bored all the time. Such stunning red hair. You must be Adol, no? Dr. Bluto told me all about you. Okay, Geralt, who we don't really know. As you can see, we're on a bit of a break right now. The storm wall is not conducive to tourism after all. Okay, so I guess the storm wall is a more recent occurrence? Oh, chat, I have played some really terrible RPG implementations, so don't worry. I'll get used to the bump system. I mean, I played through Lagoon, and anybody that's played through that game before knows how terrible that game is. I apologize for anybody that understands what Lagoon is. Just be thankful you have not played it. Hello, Rebecca. What do you have to say? She says, this is the town where I was born and raised. It's my home. Even consider leaving this place. ... But my child's safety is paramount. And perhaps Minia, with its city wall, really is the place to be. Hello, Danny. Hey, mister, did you come from the mainland? Isn't the storm wall really neato? I hope it stays forever. If it ever goes away, the girl next door will have to leave with her family. Not Terrence, Torrance. Interesting. Torrance says, Slafe is working hard to keep the town safe. But in the end, he may just be kidding himself. Wow. Wow, these townspeople just hold nothing back, chat. We just walk into their house, they're just basically smack-talking the other towns members. Let's see. Rather than live in fear of a monster attack, wouldn't it be better for everyone in Barbados to move to Minia? So, it seems... Oh, wait, we could get additional conversation by talking to them again. And he says, 3 cheers for Stormwall, it's what got me my girlfriend. So now Torrance also says, however hard we try, we're simply no match for the monsters. If they attack us, we're done for. You should try to talk some sense into that stubborn fool. With mesmerizing hair like yours, maybe he'd listen. Okay, so there's apparently a lot of dialogue we could go to. Oh, but she only has 1 line. Okay, so only some characters have multiple lines. We'll have to keep that in mind. So I'm not hitting a button to talk to them, chat. I'm just literally bumping into them. The bump system is in effect. Let's try talking to these people again before I forget about them. Like this old man up here. Chat's asking if Karen wants to speak to the manager. Alright, so this dialogue looks the same. Ah, see, we got new dialogue this time. There's a fortune teller who lives in Minia to the north. She predicted the storm wall, the monsters, and everything. There's something you need to know, you should go visit her. She'll answer every question you could possibly have. Once you're feeling up to it, that is. Don't want your wounds reopening at all. Okay, so now we have directions. So we've woken up. We've gotten through whatever the storm wall is. And there's apparently a fortune teller that can answer any of our questions. So now we have a reason to go to Minia. Minia sounds like instead of a kind of wooden palisade around the town, it is instead maybe a stone wall of some sort. Okay, so this is the guy that told us to be careful or we're gonna die. No, he's nothing new to say. We'll talk to the Picard Razor again. No, he doesn't have anything new to say. We'll just talk to them again, chat. Fran is new. She says, things were great 6 months ago. Huge trade ships were coming in constantly and Barbados was flourishing. But these days, all we do is fish, fish, fish. I yearn for the way things were. I'm not sure this town can survive on fishing alone. It's only been 6 months and we're already in a pretty bad way. Okay, so now we have a timeline. So the storm wall has come up maybe about 6 months ago. It is stopping people from reaching the town because there are no towns... Excuse me, since there's no tourism, they're not operating the tavern at full efficiency. Oh, excuse me, chat. So, Granny Daria says that my age, I have no intention of finding a new home. Yes, that's interesting. So now we know the reason why ships are grounded. It's because of the storm wall. Marco sighs. It says, guess it's a fisherman's life for me. So now that we know we have to talk to them multiple times, we're unfortunately going to have to go through the dialogue twice. Hi, Karen. Oh, nope, you're not Karen. Nice and quiet here with no customers, but it starts to take its toll after a time. Karen says she can't sit around. Maybe she should ask Slave to let me join the militia? Ooh, Karen. Going to war. Let's exit for now. No new dialogue there. Dog. Lots of people in here. Hello, Cheryl. He says, my daddy always talks about leaving Asteria, but why would I leave when I have so many good friends here? I think I'm gonna play with my friend next door. Mason the trader says, I came here because I heard I can make a tidy profit in the local silver trade. Now I just want to go home. Damn, storm wall! Made stormy progeny all suffer uncomfortable bloating. What a statement, chat. So he asked us if we're from the mainland. What brings you to Asteria? Well, we don't actually know. Hi, Sylvia. Sylvia says at one time Barbados was swimming in trainers like my husband. But they all tried to go home and got swallowed up by the storm. Grateful to have my family here with me. That's enough to keep me happy. Now she's just warning us about the monsters in it. Cat is happy about the dog. Okay, so this is the guy that said you're kidding yourself. Yeah, okay. So I don't think we've missed an NPC yet. We'll just keep going further south. We saw some people on the building to the left of here, so we haven't been to there at all. Let's try to go inside. This is the militia headquarters. Dog. Look at us running, chat. Drake says, you're the one that Slave rescued, aren't you? Fine red hair like yours is certainly a rarity here. So you're Adol. Well, it's finally good to meet you. What's wrong? Did you need something? Chad, I want you to realize we're so early in the East series, we haven't met Dogi yet. Ooh, look at Slafe, chat. He got his own anime portrait. Sylvia is the descendant of the gladiator. Very true, chat. Very true. Let's see. Slafe says, why, if it isn't Adol, you okay to be moving around like that? Every time I stopped by, you were sound asleep. You must have been exhausted. So, Heard any murmurings overseas about Asteria? I'd love to know what people are saying about us. Adol told Slave he'd heard the land was cursed. Cursed, huh? That's not really true, but it's not too far off. Guess we can't count on any support from the outside if they think we're cursed over here. We gotta take action. Anyway, I don't know a whole lot, but I'll gladly answer any questions I can. Ask away. Well, chat, we're gonna just go through the different options here, and I think I'm gonna check one thing to see if we can save. Because I did not see, like, an in, so maybe there's another button that would allow us to save. So I'll try the controller first, and if that doesn't work, I'll try the keyboard. Okay, so Slave is gonna describe Barbado. He says, Barbado is the only port town in Asteria. It used to be a small fishing village until silver was discovered nearby. Then it bloomed overnight. It's true, chat. I'm not sure how we're gonna get out of this situation. So they're calling it silver. Could this still be related to the ore from Origin, do you think, chat? They're saying, but ever since then Stormwall showed up, no ships can get in and get out. Our exporting days are over. Now it's just a fishing village again for the time being anyway. At least everyone got some money from all the silver trade while it lasted. Leif explains that Asteria is a small island country. There are only a few towns here. Barbado, the walled city of Minia, and Zepik village in the mountains. Oh, so this is the first time we've heard about Zepik. Not long ago, there was also a town called Rastin, but it got wiped out by monsters after the mine closed. The place where I found you is called Whitehorn Beach. Cat, I'm just thinking about this. So this might be the... Maybe this is their version of the Claria ore, right? Let's try to remember that from Origin. So there was something that caused the demons to spawn, and they just mentioned the mines were the cause of it, and if you recall, that was kind of how Origin went. So I wonder if silver is just this generation's version of calling it Claria ore, and vice versa. We'll see, chat. We'll see how close that is. I know, chat. We don't have a shirtless party member. We don't know what to do. The slave says, the place I found you is called Whitehorn Beach. Mother of pearl pieces wash ashore there. Great place for a stroll, save for the monsters everywhere. What else? Oh yeah, Darm Tower, Asteria's claim to fame, sort of. It just seems to kiss the clouds, doesn't it? On clear days, you can see it all the way from Hormalock. There are a lot of other touristy spots, but they've been infested with monsters ever since the storm wall showed up. Damn thing makes life really difficult for us. Okay, what about the storm wall? It appeared, let's see, about 6 months or so ago. The first storm started on a night when some trade ships carrying silver set out from Barbado. Buffeted by the storm, the ships were obliterated, washed ashore on Whitehorn Beach the next day. We first thought it was an isolated incident, but the same fate's been met by every other ship since. That's how the storm wall got its start, and now we Asterians are pretty much trapped here. Most people have kind of resigned themselves to their fate, but me, I'm too stubborn for that. Talk to him about the militia. But he says, when the storm wall appeared, monsters came with it. That's what attacked you that day on the beach. We call that particular species Rebel. Monsters first appeared on the road up to the mountain, but they began attacking villages soon after. Barbado in particular was hit pretty bad. Minia seemed just as vulnerable, but they got that wall around them, so they're much more secure. Oh, we're climbing that tower, Chad. 100% we're climbing that tower again. Zepik was spared too somehow, supposedly kept the monsters out with some kind of mystical bell. We have nothing of the sort here, though, so we have to take up arms and defend the town ourselves. So we're gonna leave, and he says, alright, well, be sure to come back sometime soon. Ah, there's an option that I don't seem to have on the controller. Thought so. I'll have to remember that, chat. Aha, we can save. Go ahead with that. Confirm the save. So we'll keep that in mind. Oop, wrong button. So the downside, chat, is I do not have the ability to remap any of the keys, so this is going to be fun. But basically, I hit escape on the keyboard, and it opened this menu. Unfortunately, I keep hitting the wrong thing for confirm. So items and equip are also here. So we have also an equipment menu. Looks like we have different rings at some point. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upgrades, it seems. Keep that in mind. What is note? So we get little descriptions of each of the characters as we go through them. I think we'll take a look at this at the start of a new stream, just to kind of refresh ourselves on the characters, but we'll keep in mind that this is a thing. But I think for now, I'm not as interested. Hello, Fisherman Batelo. Says, I've been fishing here for as long as I can remember. Since the storm wall appeared, my catch has been consistently bigger than ever. I believe one would call that a mixed blessing. Oop. You skipped that dialogue. There we go. It's totally wiped away our trade, but hey, at least we're not starving, right? Dog agrees. So I think that's all we can really do here. We can't go into the weapons store. Excuse me, the armory. And I think we're gonna have to venture out into the world. So if I hold this button, I apparently can walk. So we can see our walk animation briefly. And I think I will do another manual. I need to remember that the buttons are not what I think they are. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and save before attempting combat. So it'll explain the bump combat again. Oh no, chat. Okay, so that's kind of hard. That was a very fast game over. So I don't know how many strikes it's gonna take to kill them. So he does way more damage to me than I do to him. That's kind of unfair, honestly. Are we not supposed to be able to kill these? Wow, okay. Well, well, chat, I wanted to fight them, but we're gonna go back in town and restore our health. So, this is gonna be rough. So, I'm assuming I'm not meant to fight anything there. Actually, you know what it is, chat? You know what it is? We do not have a weapon. I think that's what happened. So, we probably have to go back to the beach in order to pick up a sword. So, for now, let's just avoid all combat. We already know the blue demons are a danger, so we're not gonna bother with them. So we're just gonna keep on climbing, chat. We made our way to Minia, but I didn't see where the beach was. Did I miss something, chat? Did they explain to where the beach was? Like, I know they mentioned Whitehorn Beach, but did they actually say what direction it was? South is Barbado. Minia Gate is just ahead. Kind of a weird way to enter the town, honestly. So we've now entered the town of Minia. Grim asks us, Mister, are you a swordsman? Well, the fortune teller lady's been looking for a traveling swordsman. Please go and see her. Oh, we will. The fortune teller's house is in the southwest corner of town. You should go talk to her right away. Well, we're not going to talk to her right away because we don't follow directions. Oh. Tabitha, you skipped a dialogue line. Let me try that again. Okay, let's leave and come back to reset our dialogue. She says, my father is the mayor of Zephic Village to the north. Lately, he's been a little preoccupied with something, though. Last time I saw him, he was all like, the villagers mustn't hear of this. Please, if you go to Zephic Village, would you talk to him for me? It's so unlike him to be so panicked and perturbed. When in the world could have put him in such a state? Buck says, you must not go to the mine. The monsters there are extremely powerful. You'll be killed for certain. Chat, we're going to the mine. It's fortunate for us that they never venture outside. Word is they can't stand the daylight. No, Tabitha. No, you've betrayed me. I just want to talk to Buck. But listen to me. Warning a stranger not to set foot in a place no sane man would dare enter anyway. No, Tabitha. Nope, okay. Oh, you're a new person. I don't think we talked to you. Hello, Hans. I saw Pim pick up a ring off the ground the other day. Right after that, he went straight to his store and put it on the shelf. What kind of low... Oh. I think what is happening is I'm hitting another button while that's happening. Try that again. What kind of lowlife would sell something he finds like that? Oh, we'll be doing that at some point, Hans, don't worry. All Pim cares about is profit. I bet the owner of that ring never crossed his mind. Hello, Fauna. She says on the other side of the northern pass there's a huge bowl-shaped crater known as Bagu Dead? Oof, chat, this is gonna be a little rough with the names. I'm gonna apologize right now. It says, seems to be where the thieves are coming from. Guess they made their hideout there. Okay, so we learned there were 4 villages, 1 was destroyed. We're in the second of the 3 that we know of, and apparently there's a thieves' den. Bagu. Does the city walls keep the monsters out, but no such luck with thieves? Fair enough. Dr. Klaus says, stand aside, please. There are patients to be seen. Me, I'm Dr. Klaus. Please, let me pass. I really must hurry. If you're hurt, I'll examine you later. For now, please stand aside. Where's he going? Oh, what's this? Rhea says, I'm Rhea, a poet and troubadour. My priceless silver harmonica has been stolen, and I don't know what to do. Chat. There is a blue-haired woman named Rhea looking for a silver harmonica. Cough, cough. I think we know who this is. Says she values it nearly as much as her own life. What else do you have to say? Up until now, I've been traveling in search of that perfect melody. Play ancient songs lost to the sands of time, dug from depths of Asteria's long-forgotten past. But without my silver harmonica, I can't play nary a single note. I did not actually want to go in there. Let's try this again. Sure, Rhea. Swordsman, if you should learn any clues as to the whereabouts of my harmonica, would you please tell me? Anything at all, be it rumor or fact, please. Okay, so she just resets. Okay, so we can ascend the tower. We might as well do so. Well, that's actually kind of cool in the background. You can see the actual tower from Origin in the distance. That's a nice touch. Okay, so presumably we're gonna fight something here eventually. But for now, there's nothing we could do on the city wall. We'll call her Lady Rhea. Let's go ahead and proceed through here. Hello, Pim. Look at how happy he is, chat. He says, oh, something you need? Let's speak to the shopkeeper. Red hair is rare around here. You're not from around these parts, are you? I'm from the mainland myself, but I got trapped on this lousy island by the storm wall. I think I could cut you a good deal since you're a fellow foreigner. So he has a sapphire ring, a wing, and a mirror. What is the sapphire ring? It says, wouldn't the sapphire be great to give to your girlfriend? I bet she'd be thrilled. That'll be 1,000 gold. Ooh. So let's see the description of the other items. He says, this is a strange one. If you use it, I'll warp you back to the town from anywhere in the land. That'll be 200 gold. Here. This mirror has the power to freeze monsters in time, but it's delicate. Use it too often and it'll shatter. What do you think, chat? Should we buy the sapphire ring? We have exactly 1,000 gold. I don't know how we're gonna get a sword though. So we're gonna leave for now, but I'll let the chat think about it. So we'll see what other options we have. Freddy says, my mother lives by herself in Barbados. I keep trying to tell her to move in with me since it's so much safer inside the city walls, but she won't listen. Oh hey, we met the mother. know she doesn't want to leave her lifelong home, but is it really worth the risk? I need to figure out a way to convince her. I'm curious if those are actually side quests or if they're just NPCs telling us their plights. I'm not quite sure. Guess we'll see later, chat. Martha says, oh no, not Martha. Since the monsters started showing up, all the children are prohibited from leaving the city. They look like they've grown tired of being cooped up here. But what else can we do? It's for their own good. That's saying wait for now. Since the monsters started showing up, all the children are... Oh, nope. Same conversation. She just has short-term memory issues. Hello, blue-haired person. Uka says, my grandpa often tells me Asterian fairy tales. My favorite one is about the silver sword used to defeat the army of monsters a long time ago. I guess we'll see more about the origin of that fairy tale later. Hello, fortune teller, who I don't want to talk to quite yet. Old Man Battelle says, we're very fortunate to have Dr. Klaus in our city. His potions really hit the spot. Anytime there's an emergency, he's always there in a flash. He's a true hero to us all. But because he's always off on house calls, he's rarely at the clinic. Lydia says, I saw this really sculpted, scrumptious-looking man the other day. Real debonair, too, with his black cape. Oh, I think Lydia's into bad boys, chat. This sounds like the villain. I think Lydia likes the villain. But when he looked at me, I swear I was scared out of my mind. His eyes were almost inhuman. You're not too bad yourself, actually. But you might be a little young for what I have in mind. Oh dear, Lydia. We're gonna leave Lydia to her house. Continue talking to Pamela. Pamela says, Minia is an ancient history. Supposedly, its walls were built a very long time ago. It's like a miracle that people back then could build huge stone ramparts like these. Makes you wonder how they managed it. Mayor Marcel says, when the monsters started attacking, a lot of people moved here from Raston and Barbado Port. And yeah, Minia is protected by walls, but we can't just shut ourselves away in here. We've got to fight back. Not just monsters either, but thieves too. I swear, it's one thing after another. Yeah, I see some really bad things in store for this. Okay, so we're at a weapons store. Let's speak to the weapons person, Rossetti. He says, you have to be careful when fighting monsters. Never approach them head on. That's suicide. If you strike from the side or the back, even the toughest enemy can be taken down easily. Okay, so they have no new dialogue if we talk to them again. So he says, the short sword is small, but it's light and easy to handle. Excellent choice for daily use. I did not mean to purchase that, but we purchased it. How much is the long sword? Okay, we couldn't purchase it anyway. We'll read the weapon descriptions later, so he doesn't have that for us for now. We have our first weapon. So, short sword. A small, cheap sword, more useful for daily tasks than combat. Jeez. Let's equip it, because that gives us an additional 5 strength. Maybe that'll be enough to overcome the monsters outside. Now that we've done that, let's save our game. Hello, Mr. Armor Person. Do you have something we could buy? Damn, Dio's just showing off his, like, super muscle. Look at that, chat. He's, like, flexing on us as he's, like, touching the armor. He's like, welcome. He says, offense is a great luxury, but defense is an absolute necessity. As such, proper armor is vital. They say the best defense is a good offense, but if the situation gets ugly, offense won't matter one whit. Okay, how much is the chainmail? It's made of knitted chain, easy to move around, and well ventilated, so as not to slow cook its wearer. Costs 400 gold. We should just buy it, chat. We're gonna have to get used to the game, so we're gonna take it. How much is the small shield? 700. Why is the shield worth more than the armor? Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. Wait, chat, that is like opposite land. Wait. So, oh, we have the weapon in hand now. So I guess we have a better idea of what we're equipped with. So this also increases our defense by 5, and the description for this item is finely woven chainmail, easy to move in, but rather weak. Well, we'll take that over nothing, so hopefully now we can win some combat. Though probably a good call not to buy the ring in the beginning. I feel like we would have been in big trouble. I don't know how we would have gotten money after that point, honestly. Aurora says, ever since the silver mine on the mountain was closed, the cost of everything has risen dramatically. Still, it's not like we could actually sell any of our silver goods, what with Stormwall and all. The needs have to become for once, you know. What else does she have to say? I wish business would pick up again. So I think that's all the buildings here. I think we've explored everywhere else. Like, we just have to check out the clinic, I think. Okay, old man Harrison. The bats that come out from the mine at twilight aren't Oh, no, bats. Oh, no. Not the bats. Oh, no, I'm having East 3 flashbacks with the bats. They were really terrible. He says they aren't normal. They ferociously attack both humans and livestock. They were the primary culprits in the destruction of Raston. Nothing more to say. Hello, Effie? Jeez, I don't know how to say these names, Chad. I apologize. She says, my mother and grandfather say they want to go back to their old home, and they look so sad about it. The bats are gone. Can we go back to Raston? Charlotte says, we used to live in Raston Village until the monsters razed it to the ground anyway. Okay, so survivors of Raston. I do not seem to be able to loot their house. I feel a little disappointed, chat. Julia says, not long ago I saw a stranger in town wearing a black cape with a real peculiar pale blue glow to it. Maybe I was just seeing things, but I don't know, but it still gives me the shivers either way. Maybe that cape man was the thief people have been talking about. Kinda doubt that. These are some of the... I swear I've never seen this name before. I don't even know how to begin. Archel? It's like Rachel, almost. Anyway, so Archel says, my big brother was a miner, but he got attacked by a monster in one of the tunnels and barely made it out alive. Tried to fight back using a pickaxe, but it didn't work too well. Still, he made it. That's what counts, right? But he was the strongest man here, and if the strongest man here can't fight back against the monsters, then who can? Icky the Dancer says, welcome. Oh my, a stranger. Don't worry, traveler. The city of Minia is a safe haven from the monsters. You have nothing to worry about here. This town is gonna get, like, completely destroyed. Every time somebody tells me that don't worry about it, I just see, like, progressively more destroyed town. I'm already seeing, like, we're fighting some dragon or some nonsense on the city wall later. So she says, yeah, she's saying we're safe from monsters. I don't believe you. Ricardo says, you know that harmonica-playing poet girl who hangs around the ramparts? She's real purty. That song of hers is also real purty. It's mesmerizing. Haven't heard it in a while, though. Just looking at her is a real feast for my eyes, but my ears are getting starved. Wow. Very interesting way to spell Caesar. Glug, glug, glug. Ah, man, this is the good stuff. Ooh, black cape person there. Interesting. Orman's Spirits. Why, hello there. Let's talk to the bartender first. Orman the bartender says, a new face. From whence did you come, sir? Barbado, you say? Ah, you're the lad who crossed the storm wall then. Why does everybody know about us already? I heard about you from members of the Barbado militia when they came here on the rounds. Oh, okay, I guess we're just very famous. Sorry if I sounded a bit suspicious when I asked where you were from. Lately, there have been a lot of break-ins, so I thought maybe you were casing my establishment. Those thieves just come and go as they please. I think it's high time for a bit of hunting? Wow, okay. Perhaps you'd care to join me? Wow. Well, that escalated quickly, chat. He's like, hey there, stranger. I don't know you, but do you want to kill some thieves? My bloodlust is insatiable. You know what? It says we're talking to muscular man, but honestly, most of the people we've been talking to have been muscular men. My name's Garrick. I've been hired by the city to track down those dirty thieves. Will you have a drink with me? Sure. Ain't learned much about the crooks, but I did find out that long ago, there were rhoda trees in Asteria. Ooh, call back to Origin there, chat. Never heard of a rhoda tree? Its seeds are said to be one of the finest delicacies in the world. Oh, they ate the tree. Chat, that has some really terrible implications. They're like, the tree went to sleep, and they're like, die, rhoda tree. Killing thieves is a great bonding experience. Blood for the blood god. Very true, chat. I'd love to taste one just once before I die. Don't suppose you've come across any, have you? Alright, so we don't have anything new. One-eyed man says, would you hear Donis? His name is Donis. Would you hear out a humble patron of this fine watering hole? Sure. Says, somewhere in this area, I lost a beautiful sapphire ring. Ah, chat, we have our first quest that we know how to complete, so we need 1,000 gold. So he says, I lost a beautiful sapphire ring I purchased as a gift for my wife. Without it, I feel as if I can't face her. Damnable thieves, I'll wager this is their doing. Indeed it is not. Okay, so we can't talk to this guy. I guess he was just part of the anime cutscene. Old man Fran says, have you visited the fortune teller's house? She may be young, but she's good. If you're ever in need of advice or guidance, she can always set you on the right path. Okay, so she'll basically be the game's hint system, I'm guessing. So Chest, not Chester, just Chest, says, I'm Asteria's foremost tour guide. Or at least, I used to be. That blasted storm wall and all the monsters have driven me right out of business. There was once an odd old man who wanted to tour the mountain ruins. This was before Stormwall. Seemed to be a scholar, and he planned on investigating Darm Tower. I hope he's okay. We're gonna meet him later, chat. Miner Doug says, I used to work in the silver mine, but 6 months ago, the tunnels were overrun by monsters. It's all because of those damn dumb monsters that I got. I got nothing to do but drink up and out. I'll kill them. I'll mutilate them. I'm assuming he's slurring the word mutilate. He goes, I'll chop them to bits. I'll be all like, biff, bam, scrong. Yeah, I know. They'd be the ones doing all that stuff. Well, I might have taken a lot more out of alcohol than alcohol's taken out of me, I suppose. No minors allowed in the bar. I see what you did there. Chat, I just want to yell Skronk. Yeah, I knew the chat would yell Skronk. I could feel it. Just Skronk. Boss Van Goa says, have you seen a one-eyed man around? His name is Donis. Oh, moiterize. Oh, yeah, that's true. I wasn't thinking about that, chat. That's a good point. This damn fool, he's been down and out right now, so he's been neglecting his work, and he's run off somewhere to boot. Okay, so Boss Bangoa needs the one-eyed man to come back, but the one-eyed man won't leave because he doesn't have the ring. We know the ring is back with the shopkeeper, and it costs 1,000 gold to retrieve. Hello, Charm. It says the path around the town walls is pretty narrow. Transporting silver to Barbado Port was a pain even before the storm wall. Then why don't you just build the gate on the other side? This isn't rocket science. Why do you only have one entrance? She says we've considered... Oh! There we go, chat. She is answering the question that we are all asking. We considered erecting a south gate, but we don't want to compromise the wall structure, you know? Okay, so there's one throwaway line. Skrunk, chat, Skrunk. Oh no, we talked to Martha already. So I think we spoke to everybody. So I think now we could probably talk to the fortune teller. We're gonna have to level up a little bit at some point. And now we should take about hopefully half damage and do more. We're not allowed to invade her home. Let's talk to the fortune teller. Dara says, "Oh my, it's you? You're not from Asteria, correct? Did you come here by crossing the storm wall? Goddesses, thank you. I've waited so long for this day. You are the one whom I've been seeking. Please, get your equipment in order, then return here at once. I must beg a favor of you. Please purchase a sword, armor, and shield, then return to this house." Oh. Oh, we got rejected, chat. Okay, so we're not allowed to plot because we are not well equipped. So we now have things to do. So let's save. Out of curiosity, how difficult is this area? Are we allowed to go here? So to the north is Rastin Village, which I think we learned was destroyed. We have Zepik Village, which I think is in the mountains. South of us is the town we just came from. Oh, what a fatal blow, chat. Okay, we can heal in the overworld, so we could probably take our time with this. Wow, that is a very brutal beheading, chat. We could just kind of eat the hits, honestly, at this point, because we have armor now. So goodbye, Blue Demon. Yes, we are the chosen one, chat. I guess we'll figure out how to level, like if we're gonna level up sound or if we need to do anything special. So we're slowly racking up that XP, chat. If we attack them head on, then we'll get punished. So that was a good fight. So it's gonna be a little difficult. We have to kind of circle strafe them. Which, I mean, I'm not bad at, but I think a little getting used to. Get that health back, chat. Oh, the experience is counting down. Oh, I was not paying attention before. Wow, they're only worth 4 experience? Oh my, chat. That's not a good sign. Also, is it me or are we not really getting any gold? Oh, wow, we got 6 gold. Oh boy. We need another 500 gold to even purchase a shield. That's kind of ridiculous. So again, we're just gonna keep exploring, chat. Oh, I killed the Picard. That was messed up. I didn't want to do that. What did they do wrong, Adol? Why did you just kill the Picard? I just wanted to talk to it. Apparently, Adol can only talk by stabbing things. I mean, I guess that's fair. So we are just kind of wandering all over the place, chat. Yeah, we're earning, like, no gold. Yeah, we still have to get the ring. Well, I'm gonna avoid the Picard, because I'm not a monster. So hopefully we come across some treasure chests or something soon. We're very slowly getting more gold. It's been a while since I played a game that was like this open in the overworld, and we have no mini-map. So I could see it being kind of confusing to get back to town at some point. That'll be fun, chat. So if we perform well, we don't get hit in combat whatsoever. Ah, Rototree. We had a little cinematic for it, but nothing else happened. So I'm assuming the Rototrees are still sleeping, but we'll have to wake them up somehow. Since we know from previous game that they are sentient. Which is kind of messed up when you think about it, because they're eating the seeds of the Rota tree. I'm like, can people just not understand them? Is that what it is? Like, they're like screaming for help, but because the other people don't have magic, they don't hear it. What do you think, chat? I think that's the messed up timeline we're in. So we're getting a little more money, but we're still very, very, very far away. Run, Picard, run. Adol's a monster. He'll kill you for no reason. Wow, that enemy just kind of got stun locked. This thing has more health. Ooh, didn't even get hit. Nice. We're at 300 gold, but we're a very long way away from getting something. So if I strike them directly, I take 6 damage. That's a lot of damage, actually. Not careful. This enemy's kind of fast at circling. I'm gonna stand still for some health. Let's not risk anything, chat. Don't really want to lose progress this early. There we go. It'll be so nice to level up, chat. But we'll keep in mind our stats are 15-15 at the moment. A little bit of health back. Safety health, chat. We could definitely beat these things, but I think they'll be much easier once we get the shield. So we've almost leveled at least, but yeah, it is taking a while, unfortunately. Fortunately, it seems like the wood golems can't really do anything about us, so we'll just kind of bump into the wood golems, I think. We'll be okay. Oh, I want to respect the red enemy. No. I don't like the music so far in the game, at least. But yeah, we're gonna have to be super, super careful. I don't think we'll get any attack buttons. Oh, there's a chest. Wait a minute, chat. How do we get to that chest? Oh, we can't go up the cliff there. Oh, there's another chest over there. Oh, you're just teasing us, game. There's all this treasure that I can't receive. Because if that's gold, that could save us a lot of time. How do we reach this? It's gonna murder that enemy as we ponder. Ooh, we have to somehow go east from here. Ooh. So to the west is the Rastin mine. Well, we'll go there eventually. Let's make a save. So again, I'm not sure what level we're supposed to be for any of this, so this will be fun, chat. The red monsters seem to do a lot of damage, so I'm assuming that we're supposed to defeat them once we have the shield. I'll try not to fight them too much. But I definitely want to see if we can get those chests. It should lead to the first one. Excellent. The East puns begin. Easteri potion has been attained. That does what exactly? Gives insight on defeated enemies. Okay. I can see that I've equipped it. In case it's a one-time use, I'll save. Ooh, I took a lot of damage there. I gotta be careful. Ooh, they're very aggressive, but we'll get our health back. There we go, much better. Ooh, flipped again. Yeah, these things are pretty good at turning. I have to be kind of careful. Oh, there's 2 of them. There we go. We're gonna stand still, get some health back, and then we're gonna leave, get some health back, leave. There should be another chest down here somewhere. Can we go through here? Can't. Unless we have to go south and then west and then north or something like that. I mean, I wouldn't put it past the game. Force us to do that. Man, these red wolves are everywhere. They're kind of stopping me from getting easy experience, which is kind of annoying. Here's another Rota tree, unless this is the same one from earlier. Might be the same one from earlier. How do we get to that other chest? Right? Shouldn't it have been, like, left of here? Because I didn't see a place to go. I mean, maybe I just missed it in the other place. I mean, I'll go south, chat. I didn't see a place to go south. Let's get some health back. Enemies are everywhere. Yeah, like, this is... It looks like I should be able to go down there, but I can't. Not quite sure how they got there. Oh, that red wolf's all over us. I'll rub against the wall here unless I could go in, like, in a really specific spot and I just missed it. Yeah, I don't seem to be able to go over there. Guess I'll continue this way for now. I'll just move it over here. We'll just keep walking around, chat. It's fine. So we still need a ton of cash. It's kind of a weird decision, I would say, from a gameplay standpoint. They're like, you need 1,700 gold, but we'll only give you 1,000. Go level up, I guess. Damage there. See, we're at a scary part where I feel like I could die at any minute fighting anything, which is not the best feeling at the moment. Hopefully we do get a little stronger as the game continues, comparatively. So we've almost leveled, which I'm hoping at least buffs our strength and defense by 1. I'm hoping. Well, this is a new village. We found Sepik Village, so Old Man Lehan says, when I was young, I used to archive historical documents. One of them tells of 2 goddesses who saved the country from a great cataclysm. If such goddesses truly existed, we wouldn't have to live in fear of those accursed monsters. I'd like to think that if the monsters are real, then surely the goddesses are too. If only, chat. Linda says, Minia's in a bad way. Thieves have been on the rampage here lately. Guess it's because that's where all the rich folk live. Mark says, have you been to Lakeshore? It's so pretty, you should see yourself sometime. Here, especially in the... you gotta go earlier, someone else will be... Okay. Okay, so Linda has nothing new today, so we'll talk to Granny Etta. Out in the western fields, there are 2 giant trees. One is towards the south, the other one is west of the old mine. When I was young, I used to go out and pick delicious fruit all the time. Wish I could do that again. Okay, so we know about the 2 brothers, so I'm presuming the 2 Rhoda trees from Origin are those 2 same tree. Granny Lucia says, if you ask me, it's trouble. With so many elderly people here, we'd be sitting ducks if ghoul knocking. We haven't been attacked yet, not even once. Supposedly it's all thanks to the village's treasure, the silver bell. That bell's sound keeps monsters away. Well, that bell sure is my new best friend. They have some kind of relic to protect them. Albert says, I saw a very suspicious looking man wearing a black cape earlier. He was in an awful hurry. Ran right out of town to the north. There's nothing up there but monsters and thieves. So he's acting very suspicious. So the suspicious man was in the walled town. Then he presumably went here and went further north. And his eyes were inhuman, according to Lydia with the poor choice in men. Jebba, who apparently has an anime kind of cutout, says, you're not from Asteria, are you? Who are you? No one has ever made it past the storm wall. If you feel like you need some guidance, I recommend paying a visit to the fortune teller. Okay, so she doesn't want to talk to us. So presumably when we get the request, some of these people will be more willing to talk to us. Old Man Cronin says, back in my mining days, I once came across an old chamber filled with light, and therein I saw the most beautiful statues of 2 goddesses. Statues, huh? It felt sacred, like I was looking on the guardian spirits of the mine. Since then, we miners have been praying every day. One day, one of the goddess statues just disappeared without a trace. We all took that to be an omen, but what does it mean? I don't know, Chad. I think we should ask that poet Rhea. I'm sure she would know about the goddess statues. Wink. Let's see. Demi says, a strange old woman named Jebba lives in this village. When I was young, she told me all about the history of Asteria. Long ago, there was a bigger, lovelier country ruled by 2 goddesses. Looking to hear more, she should talk to you. I'm sure she'll be happy to tell someone new. Alma says the mayor is acting quite suspect. He keeps wandering around the town muttering something under his breath. Something about giving the thieves everything he owns and hoping that's enough. That's weird. Hello, Mayor. Mayor Roble. Yeah, so black clothing in the cape, it could be... I don't think it'll be Boy in Black, but it could be his father, chat. Just keep in mind, he was like a super powerful being. So it's possible he stopped aging at some point. I wouldn't put it past the game. Hello, Mayor Robles. Ask him where we came from, he says. Oh, from Barbados? You know Dr. Bluto then? Good. I have something to tell you, but you must promise me you will not let the villagers know about it. Will you keep this conversation between us? I'll say yes. This village's charm of protection, the Silver Bell, has been stolen by thieves. I desperately wish to get it back. Worst comes to worst, I'll pay any price the thieves may ask. Will you negotiate with them on my behalf? I'd ask the villagers, but they simply mustn't know of this. Sure. You'll do it? Thank you so much. The Thieves' Den is north of the village on the mountain road. If you meet their leader, please tell him that I'll pay whatever price he asks for the bell. I'm counting on you. Okay, so we have another side quest. So the Silver Bell is missing. The thieves are to the north. The other guy needs his ring, and we need a shield in order to progress the plot. Old man Pablo fell asleep while fishing. Oh, we talked to Palma. He apparently cannot tell people about the plate of the Silver Bell missing. Live says, Luda's disappeared again. He can be so thoughtless sometimes. His lovely life is quite worried about him. I wish I had a cute girlfriend worry about me if I suddenly vanished. Okay, it's nothing but new about that. Hey, complete stranger, can you just handle the town's most important affair to yourself? I don't even know you. Did I even ask your name? Iris says, when I woke up this morning, my husband Luda was gone. Probably sleepwalking again. Where could he be this time? Hope he hasn't wandered too near the monster's nesting grounds. Where there's a missing person, we'll probably bump into at some point. So we'll have to keep it in mind, chat. I haven't decided if I want to take like notes and put it on the side. I'll think about it. So Granny Tobe, I'm guessing how that's pronounced. It says, out of the blue, the Thieves' Den was established next to Darm Tower. I hear it was built there to block up the entrance. Not that I mind having thieves between me and the Cursed Tower, but why? Why would they set up in such a place? Doesn't know which is worse, monsters or thieves. Okay, chat, so I think our stream goal with the game is we need to get enough money to get the shield. So I think when we get the shield and talk to the fortune teller, we'll take a break at that point. But now we have a lot of different destinations we could go to. So we found one treasure chest. There's another one we couldn't reach. So we'll have to think about how to get to that, I think, next time. But for now, we're going to try to walk around here to find new locations. So we need to kill about 20-ish of these basic enemies if we want to level, or kill some of the other ones. Unfortunately, the wood golem seems pretty easy. We're gonna try going west of here. Okay, so the blue goblin's worth 4, and he takes about as many strikes as the wood golem. We'll keep that in mind. Speaking of which, I want to check one thing. Not what I wanted to check. Okay, so we didn't use the bestiary potion. Got it. We see some destroyed barrels. Maybe this is where the town used to be. I found the abandoned mine. Chat, I have a feeling going into the abandoned mine is a mistake, so let's make sure to save. Because they already talked about the bats. Oh, what is that? Wow. Wow. Oh boy, I'm so glad we saved. That was a one-shot, chat. That was like, sit down. Sit down, Adol. You're not ready for this adventure. Oh my gosh. We actually just got one shot so hard. And that thing had so much health compared to us too. So we are very far away from doing anything in the mines. So good luck any townspeople that are in the mines. We're not going to see you for like several hours. We found another rhoda tree. Is this one awake? No. Chat like the one shot. Amazing. So we're slowly getting enough gold. Go through this little crack over here to see if we get anything special. I think we were in this area before. Yeah, this looks familiar. I just want to make sure we check the center area just to see if there's any chests. I don't think we checked every little crevice here. Now I'm just being thorough. Yeah, chat, there's still that one treasure chest I don't know how to reach. It doesn't seem like you could go up either, so I'm not sure what we should do to reach it. Okay, chat, the only thing I could think to do is... Why don't we... Oops. Not get damage from that. Why don't we go back to the south and just make sure I didn't miss anything there, so that way we could rule that area out. We're very close to leveling. I think that'll help us out. Hopefully we get at least, I don't know, 2 health this early in the game. Maybe more. I'd prefer more. Oh, that's much better. They told us to avoid the blue demons, but honestly, they're pretty easy. Now that we have the upgrade. We almost have enough for a shield, but let's explore a little more. Love that I could just run into them repeatedly. Like, I'm taking damage from it, so it's not like the best thing to do, but it is very amusing. Okay, so we can't go to the right here. That's a shame. I guess what I'll do is just fight in this area, since it's mostly the blue goblins. For 1 kill from leveling. So we went from 20 health all the way up to 35, so that's a significant difference. Let's check our equipment. Wait, what? Wait. We were 15-15 earlier, chat. Now we're 30-20? What? Oh. Wow, okay. I guess level ups really matter in this game, chat. Let's make sure not to miss a level up. Because apparently we just became gods. Yeah, look at this. We're just like drive-buying them. What? That's so unfair. Wait a minute. Wow, okay. They can't even do anything about this. They just explode. Every level counts, chat. That's what we learned in East. Look at that. I like sneeze in their general direction and they just explode. Wow. Well, we have enough gold to get the shield, so we should probably do that just to make life easier. Then we'll save up money to get the ring, I think. I mean, I don't even care that I'm running into them and taking a damage. I mean, we have so much more health. It's phenomenal. Let's go over to the armor shop, which I think was over here. I think. There's Dr. Klaus. Actually, where's Dr. Klaus going? I'm having a little tour. Well, he went into here. Oh. That's actually kind of cool that he shows up in different houses. That's actually kind of impressive. I'm not gonna lie. We need another shield. The armory. I thought it was on the right side of the screen, but I didn't see it. There's the tavern. I don't want the tavern. Oh, maybe this. No, this was the clinic. We didn't go in the clinic, actually. Let's talk to these people. Old Man Mash says, "Where did I get hurt, you ask? In my own home. That's where I was attacked. He hit me from behind, so I didn't see his face. But I'll bet anything it was one of those thieves." And he stole the silver shield that's been in my family for countless generations. We have a suspicious man in black collecting these silver relics. Maybe he also stole the silver bell, perhaps, chat? It says, I had it tucked away in the corner of my old storeroom. Probably wasn't worth much. King goes, ooh, save me. This is no puppy, it's a rebel. Oh, the red dogs are the rebels. Okay. Okay, so that translates that, I guess. First demons, then thieves. There's no peace around here anymore. Hello, Theodore. Theodore says, the wild dogs out in the fields are called rebels. They're extremely fast to take heat around them. I got surrounded by a whole herd of them, which is how I came to be in this state. A herd? Wouldn't you call them a pack? Anyway, he says, I managed to slip away and run into the big tree. For some reason, the rebels turned back at that point. As a result, I'm still alive, but not too much worse. I do wonder what it was that drove them away. So these people probably can't hear the tree. Ron goes, the Pickards, you must double down. Gotta double down, chat. We'll take that advice. What do you have to say, nurse? Hello, Lisa. Let's talk to her. Because it's been a while. Oh, it's been quite busy in here ever since the monsters started showing up. People are always getting hurt. Dr. Klaus went to make a house call in Zephic Village since they have no medical facility or staff there. Okay. How much is medicine, out of curiosity? 300 gold. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. So we finally have the ability to heal ourselves, chat. So we'll probably need it when we go into a dungeon, because I think we can only passively heal in the overworld, if I'm not mistaken. However, I don't remember where this armory was. Chat, do you recall where it was? Ooh, why are they over here? I love listening to Rhea play her harmonica. I hope these are caught soon. Charlotte is also waiting for the melody to play. My Harrison says when Raston Village was destroyed, we sought refuge here. Ray's songs were only real solace. Oh, nobody knows where the harmonica is. Well, seems all the silver stuff has been targeted by the thieves lately. Very odd. So maybe the man in black is a thief. It's collecting everything silver. There's an item store. Maybe this is the store. Indeed it is. Indeed it is not. Wrong one. I must be walking by it. I feel bad, chat. I really don't remember where the store was relative to anything else. That's the fortune teller. This was just some random house. Oh, there it is. It was just really far down. I didn't go down far enough. Okay, how much is a large shield, out of curiosity? 6,000? What? What tomfoolery, chat? Well, we're gonna get the small shield. Small shield has been purchased. Okay, so let's equip our new item. This increases our defense by another 5. The description is a small buckler of reinforced hardwood, cheap but unreliable. So Dio's description of the item is a small shield made of reinforced wood. It's light and easy to use. That's fine, we don't need any more. Let's talk to the fortune teller. You know what, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. So let's explore a little bit. Oh, we have a little shield icon on ourselves now. Look at that, chat. We're tankier. A human crow clad in black. Possible. They call him the Magpie. There says, swordsman, thank you for returning. Tell me, are you familiar with the Book of Ys? I'm gonna say no. Just for more dialogue. As Ys was the name of an ancient kingdom that existed here ages ago. The lost history of the land is written within the Book of Ys. It is unknown, however, who actually inscribed their words, but the 6 books detail the reason for Ys's fall from grace. My crystal ball tells me that one of the books is in the mountain shrine. Swordsman, will you seek the books? Sure. It says you will? Ah, Swordsman, you are truly the man I've been seeking. Thank you very much. Please take this with you. We'll show you the way to the shrine. You receive Sarah's crystal. That sound effect sounds very familiar, chat. Let's first speak with Jebba in the village of Zephic. She's my aunt. She knows a great deal about the history. I'm certain she will aid you. But we were already there, so we'll go ahead there. So that makes sense. I was kind of thinking we had to talk to the fortune teller, but apparently it's because they're really... I guess that makes more sense. We're gonna do combat with our new stats and see how that goes. I mean, we're basically one-shotting everything now. So it seems we can't take less than 1 damage. But this is looking pretty good. So we still need to get about 1,000 gold for the other side quest, which we'll do eventually. In the meantime, we'll just kind of look at people funny and make them explode. I mean, we're one-shotting the dogs, too, at this point. That's actually crazy. You saw how long that took comparatively, Chad. The crystal does seem very familiar. I wonder if we're going to interact with it the same way with, like, the goddess statues teleporting around the tower. I guess we'll see. It's unfair. Oh, we leveled again? So now we're at 50 health. Oh my gosh, chat. 55 strength and 40 defense. Oh my gosh, chat. This is like night and day how much we're getting experience. This is just unfair. We managed to reach Zephic Village, so we'll go talk to the old lady who I think was in... Was she in this one? Yeah, she was. It says Sarah's crystal. I see. So you're the swordsman Sarah has been seeking all this time. You intend to find the Book of Ys within the shrine, do you? I believe you'll be needing this key then. Shrine key attained. The ruin atop the mountain were once known as Solomon Shrine. Ooh. If one of the Book of Ys is there, it will no doubt be somewhere in the shrine's lower levels. The entrance to the lower levels is well hidden, but that crystal will show you the way. Virtually anything may await you in there, however, make sure you're prepared. Okay, so we saw what is presumably the Book of Ys at the end of the Ys Origins game, where they kind of threw books down to the earth. I'm assuming that that matches up to the end cutscene of Origin. So this is to the north. How hard are these enemies? Oh, we're not taking, like, any damage. Ooh, I like that little background there. Wow, this is just kind of unfair. We found the shrine. I'm just basically bulldozing them. Like, I just kind of look at them funny and they literally explode. Like, goodbye. So we are very tanky, chat. We're going to be abusing this a little bit, I think. Seems like the enemies have a decent respawn rate, too. Though, honestly, if we need to level, we could do this a few times. I think our goal maybe will be to get to 1,000 gold, and maybe we'll explore our terrain and surroundings a bit more. We're going to avoid going too far into the shrine, I think. We'll see. I suppose they could also just fight in the shrine. I don't intend to clear the shrine, I would say, unless it's, like, really short, but I kind of doubt it. We have a suspicious statue that when we touch us, it teleports us. Sure. Let's take a look at our equipment. Alright, we can't see it there. Let's take a look at our items. We acquired the Ceres Crystal, Sparkles, and the Light. It's an exotic crystal with an exotic base, and we have the Shrine Key. I guess we can equip the crystal. I don't know if that makes any difference at the moment or not. You immediately get a chest that's locked. We need a key for it. We have a key, but presumably it's not for that. Darn you locked chests, you're the worst. Presumably this is also locked. This is not locked. Ruby has been attained. Okay, what does Ruby do in this game? Go to our items. Ruby. Ruby set in gold, its condition is virtually flawless. Not quite clear what these things do yet. We have a little bit of a maze going on. I see a door that presumably we need the key to progress through. Can interact with the grass. Use the shrine key. Are we in a boss fight? Oh. Well then. Not what I was expecting. We might have to come back here, chat. This seems a little too difficult. Yeah, let's just die. That's fine. That's fine. We'll go back. Oh, I thought I saved outside the shrine. My bad, chat. So we're gonna have to be careful to save a bit more often. We'll call that a life lesson. So we seem very, very strong, at least. We could get up to where we were a moment ago. It was neat music. We're clearly not whatever level the game wants us to be. Because I was taking, like, what, like, almost 10 damage on the flames, and we did, like, 2 to the boss. So it seems like we're gonna have to grind a little bit. So that's fine, chat. Let's just level up a bit. Oh, there's a path over here. We can always get the ruby on the return. Kind of bridge here. Let's see where this leads us. Oh, it's the Thieves' Den. Okay, let's actually save. Make sure we don't lose any more progress. Hello, Thieves' Den. Morgan the Thief has nothing to say to us. We opened a chest in the Thieves' Den. We are brave, chat. They have some kind of cave behind them. Lugan the Thief has nothing to say to us. We could slink back. Let's talk to the boss. Govin says, you're either brave or stupid, kid. Why have you come here? Don't tell me you've actually come here to hunt us down all by yourself. Let's negotiate. It's like, who told you that we stole the silver bell? I had a feeling the Thieves Guild didn't do it. As I said before, I feel like it's probably the Big Bad and the Cloak that took it. I don't think he's related to the Thieves Guild, though. Is he's probably one of the... He could be one of the sorcerers, as I said before, because I have a feeling this is going to turn out to be Boy in Black's father. Which wouldn't really make sense if he was in the Thieves Guild. It says, you're misinformed, we know how important the silver bell is. Stealing that would break the villagers' hearts, and it's something we would never do. Leave whatever you'd like, but I'm telling you we had nothing to do with it. Okay. So, they don't know where it is, even. We didn't learn anything there. There's a cave here. We found a door without a keyhole that we can't open. So we're having a little bit of a mystery as to what to do now. It says, what do you mean we're rampaging through the city stealing everybody's silver? Some kind of joke? It's saying there's honor among thieves. We'll only steal from those who make money by the blood and sweat of honest workers. So apparently there was also silver here that was stolen. I guess those are the empty chests. Okay, so we got confirmation that there's a third party outside of the thieves. That stole the silver. So they don't really have anything new to say to us. Oh, Morgan the Thief's now talking to us. He says, the armed tower swarming with monsters. Some are even equipped with swords and armor. It's sickening. If I were to go in there, I think I'd probably just let muscle impulses take over and try not to think. What? Okay, that's an interesting statement, I suppose. Lugan the Thief is now talking to us. He says, that darn bandit keeps turning up in the weirdest places. Asteria's not a big country. There's only so many places one can hide, so why is he so hard to catch? Again, I think that's going to turn out to be a magic user. So now we know that the silver barrel is not in possession of the Thieves Guild. And on top of that, they are also missing their silver. So we're going to go ahead and just kill more things for more gold. So we're getting roughly 25 gold to kill. That's not too bad. So I'm just going to reset them here, chat. I think this is the fastest. It gets a little confusing going up and down. We're going to do this a couple times, chat. Sorry if this is disorienting. So I just want to very quickly kill those three. Actually, if they keep spawning like... Oh, they stopped spawning like that. Let's get to that 1,000 gold, chat. We can do it. We need experience anyway. I keep holding down thinking it'll flip the camera. That is not the case. Well, we're almost at 1,000, so we'll get a couple more hits. So close, chat. Actually, we should just be able to walk south. Yeah, there we go. Now we can afford the ring. And we're not too far off from leveling again, which is nice. So in order to purchase the ring, we have to go back to the other village, so let's do so now. So we're getting closer in terms of experience. I'm not keeping track of how much each kill is, but it seems like we're getting 6 from the rebels. And oh, okay, the experience never decreases, it seems. At least at the moment it is not. So we might as well just kind of speed through these enemies. On the plus side, combat shouldn't take too long if we're properly leveled, but we do have to grind a bit. Which I guess is fair. So we got a little extra gold there. Buy enemies. Look at that bump system, chat. Goodbye. We're very close to leveling. Let us head over to the item store and let's purchase that ring. Let's buy the sapphire ring. It says thank you, we're gonna leave. Let's take a look at it before we do anything else with it. So let's save and check the item description. It says sapphire encrusted ring inscribed with a message from its giver. Okay, and we know... No. Oh, Johan, I don't think we talked to you before. He said, before the monster showed up, we used to play under the huge tree in the plains. But we can't do it now. The grown-ups won't let us go outside the city walls anymore. If I could just climb that tree one time, never have to climb another again. Okay, nothing else to say there. So we're gonna look for the tavern. I think it was more in the center. Yeah, there we go. Let us talk to the one-eyed man. Says, you found my ring at the pawn shop and you bought it back? Thank you so much. Now I can actually face my wife again. I can't offer you much in return, but you have no idea what this means to me, so please take this. Wow, chat, we are in the East economy. We spent 1,000 on the ring to get 1,500 in return. Hey, one-eyed man, did you lose anything else at the pawn shop? Go purchase that for you. So I guess he's very happy about that. So we could go ahead and check out the weapons store again to see what our next weapon might be. How much was the long sword, out of curiosity? 2,000, we're actually almost there. So he's still waiting on the shipment for the Tall War, so we need basically another 400 gold to get another sword upgrade, which might be worth it, because we were not hurting that boss at all. Let's see how much the next armor costs out of curiosity. 2,000 gold. So everything costs 2,000 gold to upgrade. Now we're in kind of a conundrum / dilemma. Do we bother getting the exact next upgrade, or do we just hold off and save for the next tier? What do you think, chat? I'll do whatever the chat decides is best, but I think we definitely need some levels. Go this way. So yeah, apparently the game wanted you to get the ring to get the 1,500 gold, which would then give you enough money to have purchased all the equipment. So, chat, we were tricked by the game. And this is just kind of insta-kill city. I just want to see if there's anything down here worth taking. We have so much health, I could just kind of bump into them. But I don't think we really explored the other area. I kind of went straight between the two towns. Seems like there's nothing else of real interest here. Speaking of which, is the weapons store ever going to open up here, or... No, not at the moment. Okay, well, we'll just keep going. Actually, does the doctor have anything to say to us? We've been on a killing spree. Like, hey doctor, I'm feeling better. I kind of killed like 100 things on the way here. It says, that sword. Fair enough. You want to see Asteria with your own eyes, do you? If you're that determined, I don't plan to stop you, but please be careful. Okay, so he's just telling us that to kind of take it easy. So we'll kind of ignore them. They don't have anything plot-wise to say. So again, I didn't see where the beach was, unless there was like another town entrance. I just want to take a look one more time. Because they did mention White Point Beach, unless this is literally White Point Beach here, which I guess is possible. I mean, there's sand here and there's a crab. I guess I'll talk to the sun just to see if he has anything else to say. Oh, I think I actually never went up here. Jacob says, the monsters pretty much never hit us here. The fact remains they easily could. You can never tell what they're thinking. Our little port town isn't behind walls like Minia, so it falls on us to keep the place safe. In a sense, it's like we're Barbados' walls. Okay, so we talked to a new person. Kind of worth coming up here. Gotta add the fishermen to the team. It's very true, chat. Slav says, Adol, it's pretty cold of you to leave without even saying goodbye. Still, you're feeling better, so I'll overlook it this time. Next time, though, you better drop in before you go, or I'll bust you up. Okay, so we got threatened by him. So we did get new dialogue for talking to them, so that's kind of a nice touch. We didn't have the option to say goodbye to him, just for clarity, but we talked to him again. So I don't think there's anything else of interest here. We're just going to return to the north. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to save the boss for next time, but we're going to explore a little more to see if we can get that chest, and also maybe level, well, maybe not level up, but at least get more gold. Speaking of which, wow, we leveled at some point. I wasn't super paying attention. We're now at 75 strength, 60 defense, and 80 health. So we are phenomenally tankier. Phenomenal, chat. The damage is real. So basically, the equipment seems to add roughly 1 level's worth of stats. Or more like a third, actually. It didn't make a big difference. Yeah, we are cruising along. Out of curiosity, if we go back to the mines, how doable are the mines at the moment? I mean, obviously we shouldn't go there, but it looks like the other boss will be on our list of things to kill next. But in theory, how much can we do to the eye monster? Does he still one-shot us after all of our levels? Because our health totals are looking similar, I would say, to the eyeball monster we fought. I don't remember where the exact entrance was. It's somewhere to the west, I think. We're just gonna keep building that money. Again, we could get things like the wings and the herb, I think would be okay to receive. So I think they'll always be useful at some point in the game. Oh, no, he just murdered it. Careful. I thought we could talk to that one. The answer's no. Goodbye, tree golem thing. My dogs. Yeah, we're just kind of massacring everything. I'm just making sure there's no other chests. I'm not seeing anything else here, chat. So it seems like we kind of have to go to the shrine next. But we'll make our way there slowly. Because preferably we'd find an enemy that gives more experience but doesn't insta-kill us. So if we could somehow do anything with the mines, to like power level ourselves, it could be kind of interesting. So let's save here and check how much damage we take. We bump into the enemies. It's not even physically possible to kill them. Good to know. I want to check one thing out though, chat. If we avoid encounters, are there any like chests here that we could steal? I just want to see. Like, we don't want to touch anything. Kind of curious. Ooh, nice music. Here's the chest. Oh, it's locked. Oh, trolled. Well, at least we know, chat. We know. Look at that. I'm living on the edge. If I touch anything, I die. It's fine. Darn, you locked chests. That could have been so cool if we got an upgrade early. Darn, that's also locked. What a shame, chat. What a shame. I think they knew. I think they knew. Oh, was that a hidden area? No, it wasn't. Oh, I bumped into them. So I'm just going to assume at this point that all the chests are locked. It was worth trying once, chat. I think I think if we managed to get, like, super money from it, which, you know, it's the mines, there could have been something good to sell. It would have been worth it, but they locked the chests. What a shame. So presumably we'll need a silver weapon maybe to deal with some of them. We'll need something other than our basic weapon, I would assume, because we weren't even capable of hurting them. So we'll have to see what unlocks those other chests. I'm not sure if we'll get like a thief to help us out, for example, like if we help out the village. Actually, speaking of which, what happens if we talk to the mayor here? Says, do you mean to tell me it wasn't the thieves? They're not the ones who stole the silver bell? How am I supposed to believe that? Who else would do such a thing? I suppose there was that man in the black cape whom several villagers saw on the mountain road. So we're seeing more references to the mountain road, but we didn't see him there. Unless the man with the black cape is supposed to be that sorcerer we were fighting there. I wasn't really putting two and two together. I mean, technically it could have been. I think what we're going to do, Chad, is that there doesn't seem to be too much else to explore. I was thinking of not doing the shrine now, but if all we have to do is beat that boss, I think we could go do that. Just save. I didn't want to hard commit to something, but we made a lot of progress pretty quickly. So we've basically leveled again, so let's see if that's good enough to deal with it. So we know that's locked. We're going to go ahead and take the ruby, and I think I'll save here so I don't have to recollect this if worse comes to worse. Let's go ahead and resave once more. We're just kind of slinking around the bottom here, and that should be enough to slowly go to the leftmost side of this area. You must really question what the architects were thinking with all these rooms. Alright, how much damage do we do now that we've leveled again? Is this actually doable? No, it is not. It is still not doable. Like, we're still doing no damage. So now we know, Chad. That level did not help us. Let's just go back here. What should we do? We have a monster that is not really being damaged by much, and the flames do a lot of damage to us. That, considering I was still taking that much damage, that was actually pretty silly. Yeah, we probably need more levels. Now the real question is, what kind of upgrades do we get in the meantime? So I think this is the best area for farming experience at the moment. Does it look like the mines were too powerful? So we'll just continue to zip in and out of here. Let's have a conversation, chat. Is there something else we could be doing in terms of plot? So we know about the shrine key. Oh, I don't think we talked to the aunt again. Like, we got the key, but I don't know if we double chatted to her. I'll have to stop by and talk to her again. So I guess we'll just keep going until we level, and if this is not good enough to kill that boss, we're gonna have to go buy equipment, I think. Unfortunately, chat, it looks like this game is a bit grindy, but not too much we could do to avoid it. So I'm hoping the extra 10 to 15 health will do us good. There we go. Let's just go on and kill these enemies. Looks like we get about 24 experience every time, so we're gonna have to do this at least 12 times. Sorry about this, chat. I don't think there's a better way to do it. I wasn't seeing another area that spawned more enemies. It seems like we could get a nice loop going. So if I kind of go in a circular motion here, I think I could get a fourth one to spawn by going down there, which is absolutely worth our time. But hey, we're almost at 4,000 gold, so if nothing else, we could buy those other two pieces of equipment, maybe. And if things still are not looking winnable after all that, we could buy an herb to get more health. That could also work for us. So there we go, chat. We're gonna go ahead and just slay these enemies for a little bit. It seems like if they go far enough off-screen, or if we go far enough off-screen, the enemies will respawn at their initial point. we'll take advantage of that by making wide motions. So now we're getting about 32 experience. We only have to do that 3 more times. So that's not too bad. Oh, and then one didn't spawn. Wider arcs. Nope. Oh, there it is. So if things go well, this should be the last one. Come on. We've leveled yet again. So we went from 80 health all the way to 100. So that's a significant difference already there. And we're now at 105 strength and 90 defense. So I'm hoping with all these level ups we can finally hurt this boss. And if we can't, I think we'll go purchase some items. The stats matter a lot, chat. That's what we've learned. Well, I saved outside the shrine in case I die, so that way I'm just closer to the exit. But I'm hoping with all these upgrades we have some chance against this boss. But we'll see. But so far there didn't seem to be a good way to deal with the flames, unfortunately. Oh, that's much better, chat. So I kind of have to time my entrance a little bit. There we go. Much better, chat. Much better. That level up made such a big difference. And then the door explodes for some reason. Sure. Well, we're the right level, chat. Interesting music. Hello, little skeletal creature. Can we kill you? Oh, we can kill you. Now we have to be careful, because we don't recover health in a dungeon. So I don't want to take too many hits. Let's keep an eye out for items, chat. We might have to come back here with an herb, because I have to beat this basically in one try. Which is a bit rough, if there's another boss somewhere. Every level counts, chat. Wow, they're worth 40 experience, too. That's actually phenomenal. Kind of fire dog over there. Sure. Cell is locked but does not appear empty. We saw the fire dog. Can we see what's in this other cell though? Guess we'll save for now, because we might actually level up again. As long as I play it more carefully. I don't think we get healed when we level. Damn, we didn't get another... We didn't get a key for the chest still. I think that takes us through all of this floor. I don't think there's anything else we can do. We can see there's some locked cells. And we're getting a ton of experience from this. So we're probably going to look to level maybe once here. I'm going to try my best not to take too many hits as a member. We still have to potentially leave this area. See, if I'd gotten the other armor upgrade, I think I'd only take 1 damage here instead of 2. So we'll kind of keep that in mind. So I'm going to save again. Man, listen to that music, chat. It is going off. Goodbye, enemy. Well, let us proceed over here. Prison key it's been attained. Okay, so we could go to the first floor. How hard are those things? Oh, they do a lot of damage. Let's respect those, chat. Let's not mess with that. We're very close to getting a good level. We could probably fight those for more experience, but I don't want to do so at the moment. Is there anything else I can gather before we go further? Ooh, there's a chest here, but it's locked. Darn. Okay, there's a lot of the fire dogs there. I'm just gonna backtrack. That's my knowledge. Ability. There we go. I'm taking a lot of damage, so we'll probably reset our health before we go further. Plus, we'll get more defense, which will help us out a lot. So we are within, I think, 7 kills of leveling. That's pretty good. kind of going on a killing spree now. Goodbye, every enemy. Need 3 more kills. Not bad. I'm at half health, which is not the greatest. I don't think I want to unleash the other thing quite yet, but let's see if we get any health back when we level. Well, we do immediately get health, so let's take a look at our equipment chat real quick. We're at 125 strength, 110 defense, and presumably we have a ton of health. Also, now we have 5k, so we can also get some armor upgrades. Oh, it seems like we can heal here. Okay. So we should probably do so before continuing. So maybe we could kill those ghost dogs as we are now. And having this extra 20 health is also good for us. So I'm presuming this can't be a super, super long game if we're already halfway through the health bar, unless it goes through another player or something like that. Let's at least open the prison gate for it and see what happens. Adol, use the prison key. Ooh. Familiar face, chat. It's Fina. He goes, "Who are you?" Adol introduced himself and explained his reason for coming to the shrine. "My name is Fina. It feels like I've been locked down here for my entire life." Nope, just since you've been sleeping, Fina. "I remember it was a man in a black cape who put me here. He is a terrible man who seems to control the very movement of the monsters. It's dangerous here. You should forget about me. Please hurry, get away from here while you still can." Take her with us. It's like you're saying, I can leave this place? Adol, thank you very much. Adol swore to Fina that he would lead her to a safe spot. Ooh, chat, Mask of Eyes has been attained. Ooh. The man in the black cape put that mask in here with me. Perhaps it could be some use to you. So the Mask of Eyes in the other... Oh, I can't actually access the menu. Oh, I really do have to protect her. Oh, no. Oh, wait. She got stuck already. Come to us, Lady Fina. No? Oh, okay. Bye, Lady Fina. I'm assuming she's supposed to go with us. Seems to have gotten lost somewhere. She's no longer following Adol. Oh, Lady Fina. I don't know how to make you leave the prison cell. Oh no, chat. Are you gonna come? He'll be here, I know it. What? Why is she not following us out of here? Very good. Oh, there we go. There we go, chat. She really liked her prison cell. She's like, I'm free to go, and just like stares at the prison bars. I'm like, Lady Fina, you not know what doors are? Come on, Lady Fina. Oh, she is crazy slow, chat. And she's got really bad following mechanics. Come on, Lady Fina. Oh, you're so close. I don't want to go too far. I want to make sure she's like within our light when we go up the stairs. Okay, I can make another save file, so I'm just gonna make a safety save there in case we do get in a boss fight. Oh man, I have to lure her through this place? Oh no, chat. Lady Fina, if only you had wings to speed up. Be much appreciated. Oh my gosh. No wonder why the rooms were like one straight line. Come on, Lady Fina. No. Juked you. No. Come on. That's fine to me. You could do it, Lady Fina. Okay. Are you gonna do something if you get close enough to the statue? Teleport it with me. Did she say where she wanted to go? I mean, she's just kind of following us. I don't really know where to... I mean, like, I would know from a origin standpoint who she would probably want to see, but I don't think she mentioned where she wanted to go. So we'll save her, I guess. Apparently does not have a lot of health. There we go, we've escorted her, chat. She fell over. He says, I'm all right, Adol. I'm just tired, that's all. Don't worry about me. Fina laughs into unconsciousness. Adol felt her forehead and confirmed she had a fever. Luckily, Jebba's house was very close. Adol gently lifted Fina over his shoulder and promptly carried her to Jebba's. It says, she's sleeping well. The medicine should help. Had a good night's rest and she'll be fine by morning. Still, no matter how you look at it, it's a very strange story. Sacred inner sanctum sealed under the shrine for so long, becoming home to monsters. And a girl imprisoned there, no less. So much of this simply doesn't add up. It says, the medicine seemed to have kicked in, Fina's breathing was steady, and her fever subsided. It says, don't you worry, I'll take good care of her. She'll be up and about soon enough, good as new. Well, chat, we have so much money at this point, we might as well go back to the other place and buy an upgrade. And we'll also buy medicine, just to kind of speed things up later on. Wow, we are just absolutely steamrolling these enemies. We're not too far away from leveling again, honestly, which is a good sign. Yeah, let's not make this more difficult than it has to be. We'll backtrack for now. We still don't know how to get to that one treasure chest, though. It's very strange. Yeah, because we can't get through there at all. Like, doesn't it seem like we should be able to just go through there? But we can. Unless there's like a point to go north from here. Nope. Well, let's go get some upgrades. We have more than enough cash. The weapons store, I remember, was to the southeast, but let's go ahead and purchase some items here first. Let's get a wing for fast travel. We get a mirror to stun enemies. Maybe that'll be useful later. Oh, so he acknowledged the ring belonged to somebody else. Then we could go to the clinic and purchase medicine. And then I think we'll be kind of well-rounded, and at least we could see what other items we can purchase. There we go. Got a solid amount of gold. So let's leave. Now, technically, I think we could get the next shield upgrade for 6,000. But I think we'll just take it a step at a time. So Rhea is not telling us her true identity, which makes sense. She wouldn't really have a reason to tell us. So we'll get the best weapon upgrade we can for now. And we'll get one more shield upgrade just because. I think we'll get enough gold by fighting the other areas. Might as well just make life easier on us. How much did they want for the next shield, out of curiosity? Oh, another 2,000 gold. That's a shame. We were pretty close to that one. Yeah, we definitely want more resistance to help deal with the bosses, potentially. So this gives us another 10 attack power, which should help us with any kind of nasty fight we get into. And this plate armor also gives us 10 defense, so that's significant. The longsword's described as a steel longsword, fairly heavy, but gets the job done nicely. And now we have the plate mail, which is made of steel plating, reliable, but requires high stamina. So we've basically gained another level. So we should be pretty much good to go with the shrine, I think, at this point. And again, we have medicine, which I forgot to look at the description of. Let's see, we've used the prison key, which opens prison gates. Got the shrine key, that's how we got it in the first place. We have a grayed out version of the Sapphire Ring, which makes sense. We have the Mask of Eyes, hides enemies but reveals secrets. We have the Mirror, that can freeze a single moment, and we have the Wings to return to our previous area. So the only thing I can think of, Chad, is maybe we have to use the Mask of Eyes to somehow find another path. Let's do another save. I'm not sure if, like in the previous game, areas will be marked, but since we don't really know how to reach that other treasure chest, I figured we could at least put on the mask. There we go, with the black and white filter. We don't see anything here. We'll keep looking, Chad, just to see. Because it just seemed very strange to me that there's that path over there we can't reach at all. Well, I killed an enemy I couldn't see. That seemed kind of unfair. He got speed bumped. Goodbye, whatever was near us. Apparently I hit him from the back, too, because I didn't take any damage. I'm not seeing any new secret areas so far. You never know. We'll look around a bit more. Not seeing anything new, unfortunately. I went back and killed that enemy for hitting us. Nope, don't see anything. They just get speed bumped every now and then. There's really nothing they can do about it. Like, if we could somehow get past the Rhoda tree... Like, here's another area that could have led us somewhere else. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Found it, chat. Keep forgetting it's not an equip. I guess we'll put in the BC area again. Goodbye. Oh, and it's locked. What a tease. We can't even get that item anyway. What a tease, chat. What an absolute tease. Let's all shake our heads, chat. How dare they? How dare they, chat? It's very upsetting. Wow, these enemies are just getting absolutely wrecked. I know, chat. We were so close to an upgrade. I guess we'll kill some of these enemies on the way back. I guess all we can really do is return to the mountain village. I think our buffs are good enough that we could probably clear the next area. We're getting 40 experience a kill, so it would take roughly 51 kills. I think to get what we need. We'll just kind of chip away at the XP needed. And obviously if we level again, that lets us take more hits. It's due to the fact that damage gets reduced down to 1. And we just kind of overwhelm everything. Let's have another save. We haven't saved in a while. I think our goal maybe is to hit level 7 while in the shrine at some point. I don't really want to farm these blue enemies though. They're no longer worth it to us. But I'll kill them if they're in our way. Now the question I have is if we equip the Mask of Lies here in the items, not the equipment menu, do we see anything new? We're not seeing anything. Yeah, I wonder if we're, like, if somebody will go along with us. Well, I mean, there won't be a party system, but I'm just curious if we'll get, like, a lockpick or something from somebody. Or if indeed we do have to find the chest, because that's several chests now we haven't been able to open. Make one more save here. Again, I'm not sure if there's going to be a visual tell in the dungeon for whether or not we need to use the Mask of Eyes. That enemy just got steamrolled. Well, I think for now what we should do is unequip it and just continue forward. There's that little dog in there. Alright, chat. I'm trying desperately to remember where the menu is. There we go. Let's try freeing that thing and seeing if we can kill it. Oh yeah, we can just kill it. That's kind of messed up. But we can't open that because it's locked. We don't need that much more experience to level, though. That's a good sign. We definitely want to level before we play anything that's perceived as a boss, though. That I think we can all agree on. Because we're at a rate where we could, in theory, hit it just by, like, murdering these things really quick. The fact that they don't do any damage to us anymore is a great sign that we're making progress. Nothing else to really do there. What we'll do is we will continue down here. Hopefully we can kill the fire dogs for more experience. They don't do too much to us. Yeah, not bad at all. We still take a little bit of damage from them, but that's honestly manageable. So we're gonna have to keep an eye out for any weird symbols on the floor to see if the Mask of Eyes feel where to go next. Now all we can do is just kind of pass through. I keep seeing these statues on the different floors. It's not really... What is that? Oh, we can save in the middle of the dungeon? Okay. That was certainly a thing, chat. Giant face. How much experience was that worth? I need to pay attention. Right, 1128. 29. Wow, that is a significant amount of experience, actually. Oh, he does a ton of damage if he hits us. Ooh. Ooh, we're out of here, chat. So it's kind of worth killing them, but they are very difficult. So we definitely need another level, chat. I think we can all agree. That was way too much damage taken. And definitely, if we could get that shield, we might go back for that shield. I think what we can also do is just use the wing to go straight back to town, get the shield, and then we'll continue. Yeah, that thing hit us for a ton of damage. Fortunately, we are leveled, so it wasn't an instant kill. That would have been kind of unfortunate. I think our goal here is to just kill until we level, and this is kind of the best area for it. Just kind of spin in circles here for a little bit. There we go. Nice little loop, chat. Look at this happy little loop. Oh, if only we moved further enough down, or far enough down to reset that one guy. Excellent. Let's get that money, chat. Now, the next upgrade was at 6,000 gold. Technically, we could grind for the gold. Technically. I would prefer not to. But we have the strongest weapon we can get. The only thing we really need is armor. / better shield. We're about to level. We have now leveled. We need a lot more to gain an additional level. So we're now at 155 strength, 130 defense. That's pretty good. And I can see it put us at 88 health, which is phenomenal. How much health do we have now? We had 120 before. Are we going to be at 140? It seems like we do indeed have a lot of health. Oh, we have more than 140. Oh, we went up to 150. Sure. Okay. Not too bad. Let's see if we could get a revenge on those other creatures. So eventually we want to be able to defeat them from levels. And we have an herb now, so we could potentially full heal ourselves once. So we can try to heal before what looks to be a boss room. Let's try to navigate our way back to the other stairs. I'm trying to remember where specifically they were. Yeah, these enemies are just kind of speed bumps now. I'm going to save down here, since this area was a lot more dangerous. Ooh, they still do a lot of damage. We'll have to get one more shield upgrade. Ooh, golden statues for teleports. Interesting. Out of curiosity, if I equip Mask of Eyes here, is there anything hidden here? Nope. Okay, we're gonna do our best to kind of navigate through. Presumably we have to use the gold statues to teleport around. I'm just curious if we can get a new item that'll help us. So there's one gold statue. That enemy's kind of blocking that passageway. Okay, what happens if I use the gold statue? It's me here. To a locked chest. Thank you, game. Not a bad kill. That looks a little suspicious, chat. Ah, it is a secret passageway. Now, the downside is I can't see the enemies, so I took a ton of damage. Ah, that sucks. Okay, so if you look really carefully, you can actually see the outline of the door. But we're gonna have to be paying very close attention. So basically what I learned is that we are not quite ready to complete this dungeon, so we're gonna just try to leave for now. We need far more defense if we want to clear this. Shoot, I went the wrong way. Let's try to escape, chat. It's kind of in my way. I kind of need him to not be there. Can you please leave? Thank you. We're out of there, chat. See, basically what I want to do is maybe get to the 6,000 gold and just get that other shield at this point. But first I need to get some help. So I think what we'll do, chat, is we'll basically get enough gold to level, and then I think that'll be where I'm gonna stop. Because it seems like the dungeon's gonna go on for a while, and it has kind of a maze to it, so that could be kind of annoying to do with. Which gold do we get per kill? 50. Okay, we're not too far away. Thankfully, we did level, chat. This shouldn't be too bad. So again, we'll try to take advantage of the medicine to help us break through the final area, but I'm assuming we could probably squeeze out another 20 defense or so. And that'll make those enemies a whole lot less threatening. It seems like our damage is okay. Like, we don't really need another level's worth of damage, but definitely our defense is very lackluster. So we're gonna do what we can, chat. So I think ideally I'll go back when we have 6,300, because I could just use the wings to return here. We're just gonna go on a killing spree for a little bit, chat. Again, I don't really expect to level from this. That's not really a big deal. Oh, can we actually... Did that guy actually give us experience and money when I did that? I don't remember. Oh, he was worth money. Interesting. Curiosity, does he respawn? He does respawn. Oh, that's actually kind of worth it then. Huh. Okay. I mean, if we had more of the fire dogs in a closer loop, that would be kind of worth it. He's worth 60 experience and a lot of money. Not too bad, Chad, not too bad. We're slowly reducing how much experience we need. It looks like the people on the other floor give a lot more, so again, we're doing this mostly just for gold. And that guy's worth 70 gold. Nice. We're at the point where we're one-shotting these enemies, which is a good sign, but the ones below, we're taking 4 to 5 swipes. So we have enough to get one super upgrade, but again, I want to pay for the wings. We're gonna get some more kills. Plus, we have to get more experience anyway, so this will just kind of help us. There we go. Almost done with the money. Excellent. Get a few safety kills, just because. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the wing item. And we're going to go back to town. Doesn't seem to do... Well, maybe it doesn't work when you're in a dungeon. Let's try leaving. Kill those enemies for extra money, though. Unless there's like a use button with the items. I can't say I was paying it. There might be a use button with the items. that consume the wing is the question. It did. Okay, so now I can see. Oh, so I think the problem was I wasn't using the item chats. Some items are equipable, which is why it's a little confusing. Now we have our stats open at all times, which is good. We don't know what the rubies does. We're saying it's large and valuable. We better put it away. What happens if we use the crystal here? Part of the crystal shines like a star in the night sky. There we go. We're learning things, chat. Go ahead and buy another wing. You should have more than enough money. Oh, it only costs 200. And logically speaking, the shield should be the biggest jump in defense for us. But we should just buy that straight up. Let's hope. Oh, Aurora, you stopped me from reaching the armory. The heavy shield costs 6,000. Let's go ahead and purchase that. We're skipping the other shields here. We don't need it. Maybe just for completion's sake, we'll go back and buy the other shield, but right now we don't need it. We're gonna go from the small shield that gives, I think, an additional 5 defense to one that gives 25 defense. It's the largest shield. Large steel shield, heavy and bulky, but offers great defense. So that's a good sign, chat. We were taking, like, what, roughly 30 damage, and this reduces it by 20? That's pretty good. I guess we can also check how much we need for the next armor upgrade. The reflex armor is the crowning jewel of my inventory. It's a light leather armor treated in resin. It costs 5,000. That's actually not too bad, chat. How much is the middle shield if we want to complete this? Since the middle shield is made with the leather wired into the frame, it's light and protected under the Okay, so we need, like, 7k again. That's fine. Forgot to read the large shield description. He said the large shield is made of steel, it's durable, it can stand up to any attack thrown. Okay, so we should be basically untouchable, honestly, from the other town location. The downside is that the fast travel only works to go to this town for upgrades. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, I agree with it being confusing. I just feel like... Oh, we can see their little stats in the bottom right. That's kind of nice. I feel like the issue is that, like, items that are equipable should be in the equip, and items that are consumable should be in items. So hopefully the later games, they make it do that, because that makes sense. I guess now we can learn all the enemy names. We have the Kurloid, the Red Bull. Not a lot of strength and defense. The Okra. Goodbye, enemies. Massacre is real. Much better, much better. So, so technically, we could have been playing and not seen any of their stats or any of our stats while we played, because that item was completely optional. So I think for now this is as strong as we're gonna get. I mean, we're not too far away from leveling, honestly, but my goal will be to not level on purpose. The guy was named Oh, we have a decent amount of experience now. I'm tempted to do more of the dungeon chat, I'm not gonna lie. I want to at least make sure we have more health, so we're gonna make a save point here. We're gonna have to keep a careful eye on the floor, I guess. Let's see how far we get. If nothing else, we could get more money for next time. That guy's name is Unos, 93 strength. So I guess we could do some basic calculations. We could determine the reason we're one-shotting them is we have 150 strength to their 60 defense. We're probably doing more than 60 to them. We're not crazy far away from leveling, but there is quite a distance at the same time. So these enemies, the boulders, are also not really able to resist this at this point. continue forward for now. And again, we could potentially get one more shield upgrade if things, or one more armor upgrade in case things get really bad. I'm hoping not to have to rely on it, but we'll see. Oops, dead end. I'll kill that monster. Name is a looter, defense 100. Continue forward for now. I'm taking an okay amount of damage from them. Like, it's still not perfect, but it's much better. Enemies in the way. Oh, that was much better. We took, like, no damage comparatively. But I think we might actually be able to clear this. Yeah, we're only taking a damage now. That's much better, chat. Like, that's actually reasonably doable. I keep going to equip the mask. No idea, chat. I'm gonna try really hard to not do that, which is kind of annoying because these enemies are here. So those guys still do a lot of damage to us. There's a goddess statue there. Oh my gosh, there's so many goddess statues. Where's this one go? Just on the bottom right. Go lock chest. Thanks, game. There we go. I gotta avoid them. Don't think we could have dodged that. He kind of ran into us there. So this is the statue we haven't taken. Where does this put us? In a completely new room. Let's save, chat. We have one healing item, so if it's a boss, we could probably deal with it. Also, we are like a speedboat. Look at that water, chat. We found a locked door we can't deal with, but we didn't find any keys. So, I guess one of those chests is openable, question mark. This is very annoying. This enemy is, like, in a place where I need to use the mask, and I really don't want him to hit us. We're now taking a lot of damage because I have to backtrack. That's unfortunate. So I really did not see where else we could have gone, because this was locked. I'm not sure, chat. There's something like over here I could have touched. In the upper right-hand corner, we were here before. But everything's locked. I don't know what it wants us to do, chat. I'm gonna shrug, chat. I don't know what I missed. I didn't see like another hidden door either. I mean, on the plus side, we're getting like 100 experience a kill. And the only thing I can really do, I guess, at this point is level. The 2292, so that guy's worth 70. We'll kill a couple of these guys. There's somebody we didn't talk to? Because I feel like we rescued the goddess. I feel like the goddess would have probably given us a key, but we tried talking to her and then nothing happened. Unless it's one of those things where you have to just repeatedly talk to her. Which I'm not going to say couldn't happen. I'm just kind of annoyed if that's the case. So I think what we'll do, chat, is we're just gonna level once, and I think we'll end the stream. I'm gonna try to collect my thoughts as to where we should go next. Because it's clear we found a boss door, but we can't do anything with the boss door at the same time. We're almost at 5,000 gold, so that would let us also get one last armor upgrade. That would benefit us a lot if we were able to move that up. Just curious what the chat's thoughts are on how to progress, because we've come across a lot of locked chests. I thought I did a pretty decent job of looking around the overworld. So I feel like it's more maybe an NPC I haven't chatted to. The only one I can really think of is Lady Fina. She would give us something, because even the chest in here I wasn't able to do anything. I also had a ruby, but I don't think any character we've talked to was requesting for a ruby. We've helped the one side quest of helping the one-eyed man. Oh, we never talked to the one-eyed man's boss. I'm curious if he has new dialogue. We should probably go back to him at some point. But for now, I think our goal is to... I guess we'll level one more time, and we'll try to get to 5,000 gold. Yes, every chest in here seemed locked. I don't think I missed a goddess statue. I might review the footage again to see if there's just any possibility I missed something. The only thing I'm just gonna double check were hidden walls, or hidden doors. I don't think I saw any, though. That was the only one that I noticed. So it seems like the more we kill of a certain enemy, the more stats we get about them. So we now have the looter's strength and defense. Originally, we only saw his defense. Kind of interesting. So I guess we have to kill them a lot to fill out the bestiary. Yeah, that enemy only does 1 damage to us. That's not so good. Okay, that one's locked. Really seemed to be a good place for a door to take us somewhere new. It seems like if we take the leftmost teleporter, we know it's like the second goddess statue from the left will enable us to continue. So we're getting 100 gold to kill, which is kind of crazy. But we can already afford the best armor. We might as well just do that. And we have enough money that we could, in theory, another wing already. I think that's what we'll do, chat. We'll just keep fighting till we level. We now have enough gold. It's 2,000 gold to buy that other shield, just because, just to complete our inventory. We're just going around killing things. So these enemies are fortunately not that tough now. Originally they did a decent amount. But it seems like the swordsman can still hurt us, and I think the lion kind of monster can also hurt us for some damage. And I was sitting at a very, very wonderful 6k. Get leveled up, chat. You know what, chat? Let's go for 7,300. Let's just buy every item. That way I don't forget about it later. Let's take a look at our stats. We're now sitting at 175 strength and 160 defense, and presumably we have a ton of upgrades. Got out of a shield by accident. That is quite a big stat increase. So it looks like we got 30 health according to the upper left. Pretty good, chat. A couple more kills and we will have all the gold that we need. So I'm gonna go to 7,300, and we should be good to basically beat the dungeon. We'll do one more for safety gold, just in case some of the price is off. Let's go ahead and use that item now. Okay, so I can use it in a dungeon, I just had to use the item. Fair enough. Well, let's go ahead to the armory first. And let's give ourselves a big defensive bonus. We're gonna go ahead and get the reflex, which should only cost 5k. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and buy the other shield because we can, chat. And then, last but not least, we're gonna go purchase another wing, because that item is actually pretty useful, even if it costs us a little bit of gold. Gladly take a teleport here, especially since it seems like we'll have to talk to the fortune teller a couple times. Like, we'll have to come back presumably once we go in the shrine. Okay, so we have that out of the way. We have the mirror, which I guess will freeze enemies, which we'll try to use at some point. I'm not in a rush to use that item. There's a cat just enjoying the barrel. Touch. What do you have to say about our plate? Asked if we found the books. What's that? A girl imprisoned beneath the mountain shrine. It can't be. Swordsman, our time grows short. Please find the Book of Ys left within the shrine. Okay, so she has no new information to tell us. Though she'll probably tell us about the origin of one of the characters, it seems. Let's go ahead and get our equipment on. So we're at 175, 160. We go up to 170 with strengthened armor, which is strengthened with a particular resin that makes it very flexible. There we go. 10 more defense, I think will make a big difference. The swordsman was able to hurt us. And we've also leveled, so we should be taking a whole lot less in general. So I think what I'll do, chat, is we'll leave ourselves right in front of the shrine. And I'll think about what we have to do for next time. I think that's a good cutting point. So we are very much overpowered, which is good. It didn't take too long to feel much better at combat. We just kind of bump into them all day long with our ridiculous health total. Not really too much they can do about it. The entrance fire. This way. Perfect. Mayor doesn't know who the man in the black cape is. Go here. Oh! Goddess is awake. Love Fina. Eva says, don't worry about Fina, she's feeling just fine. Her fever wasn't anything serious. She was just fatigued from her long and frightening ordeal. It says, I'm sorry, Adol. I can't believe I just collapsed like that without even properly thanking you. A bit late now, but thank you, Adol Christian, for saving me from that dark, dank prison. Well, let's speak to each of them once. Eva says, I'll continue looking after Fina for a while. I think some of the area's less savory inhabitants have taken an unhealthy interest. What does Fina have to say? Why would I be imprisoned in such a place? Try as I might, I simply cannot remember. My memories are of the prison and my own name, nothing else. Whenever I attempt to focus and remember anything else, all that comes to me is a headache. Okay, so she does not have an item on her to help us complete the dungeon. So I'm not sure what our goal is, because we use the other key to progress. Unless I have to physically equip the shrine key again, which I guess could be a thing, chat. Interestingly, it looks like the shrine key has a ruby in it. Maybe we're missing the other part of the key. Like, maybe this is like the top part of the key. Not really sure. So I think what we'll do next time, chat, is I'll try to equip the key and open that other door. Maybe we have to literally equip it, because when we went to the boss fight earlier, I didn't have to equip the key, but you never know with Kanto RPG. So for now, I'm going to save in front of the shrine itself. Or actually in the shrine. We have a little bit of a mystery on our hands, but we'll get through that door eventually. Speaking of which, if I put the item now, does this work on other things? No. It's worth another shot. One day, chat. One day we'll open up these locked chests. I think we made a decent amount of progress. We killed a boss, so nothing wrong with that at all. Unfortunately, we did not end up with the Book of Ys. We did help the one-eyed man retrieve his ring, and we are completely decked out in the best gear available at the store. Go ahead and save. We went up 7 levels, which is pretty good, I must say. But I think our time is now at an end. Close that out. So I would say overall, thoughts so far. A little rough with the bump system. I understand its concept, but I always found those kinds of things a little finicky. Just because like they can turn pretty quickly and it can be kind of annoying. It sort of reminds me of how I would play Lagoon, only this controls like twice as fast. So not the best combat impression so far, but on the plus side, combat is also very quick compared to some other games that are like this, to the point that we're just one-shotting enemies. So I feel like it doesn't take too long to go through dungeons, at least. So even if we have to backtrack through that dungeon, I don't feel like it would take as long as maybe some other RPGs take. So we have a mystery on our hands. We have a locked door, locked chests, man in the black cape, supposedly near the mountain shrine. Might be further in, or that could, I kind of doubt the thing we fought was him. I don't know if that thing had a name, because unfortunately I didn't have the Bestiary potion at the time of defeat. So I'll try to confirm his name or her name or whatever its name happened to be. And for now, I think we're in a good point in terms of equipment and level. So I think it's not so much a combat challenge as much as a progression challenge. So I guess at this point, I'll also talk about the stream schedule coming up. So Thursday is Christmas, so I do not plan on streaming on Thursday. Saturday, Sunday, I have some plans, but I think what I'll do is I'll do a shortened stream. I haven't decided if it's better to just start the stream late or just end the stream early. I'm honestly not sure offhand, but I'll update the Twitch calendar accordingly. I'll make sure the game also all that information is up to date when it comes to it. So I'll make a decision, I think, by Thursday, what time I want to do the Saturday, Sunday. It would still be within the normal streaming hours. It would just be like minus about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I just haven't decided if it should be shorter or longer. Um, but I think for now, it's safe to say that we have now come across several characters that were in Origin. We know some of the true backstories behind two of them. We saw the tower that was in Origin. Presumably, we're gonna have to climb it and fight the final boss, because why not? And yeah, we'll see where the game goes from here. So I don't think it's a particularly long game, because I mean, there's at most we're collecting what, 6 books, and then presumably the final boss, or maybe just a book will be needed. We'll see. But yeah, I think we'll see more next week, and then it'll be a new year, I believe, at that point. So hopefully you all have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.